Okay, everybody, we are starting on the live stream. I'm sorry about the camera. For those of you watching on Facebook and everything, or Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, I couldn't get the camera I normally used to work, and this camera is actually supposed to be HD, and I'm supposed to be able to, because it's like center screen, so you don't see me doing this stuff while looking up. But that's not working as well. It doesn't look as good as actually. This was technically supposed to be more expensive, but no, it's one of those that where the little thing comes down in the middle of the screen. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what's going on in the market right now. It is getting just a little weird in the market. When I say by a little weird, we actually had a little period. For those who realize, everything starts slowing down again. Now, normally, sometimes during the summer here in Vegas, it slows down. You got the heat and everything else, but it was a little bit different than in the past. And a lot of it had to do with the interest rates because they started coming down. And a lot of people are like, let me wait, let me wait. I hear the Fed is going to lower rates. Well, Fed lowered rates. And this week, I saw some really strange stuff. Two separate clients wanted to go see houses with. And it was like, nope, we just went under contract. Nope, just got off date, just went under contract. So we're going to see what happens because I'm putting in an offer in a few minutes. I mean, just right as this was starting, I got email from client on how he wants to make the offer. So it's like, got to be succinct here so I can go and make that offer for that client. So let's go ahead and just start going through the numbers. Unfortunately for the TikTok audience, I cannot show the screen because I don't have enough subscribers or followers there yet. But fortunately, I have enough to go live now, but I just can't show my screen. So they're going to have to, that's why if I'm being very vocal, I'm trying to convey things to the TikTok audience. So let's go ahead, start going around, see what we got going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and share this screen. Now you get to see me a little bit. Probably see me less. This camera really is not where I like it to be. I can't believe I spent money on this thing. I mean, good money. Okay, so let's just go ahead and look at the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, 1,051 new listings came on market. So we still have more people starting to put their homes on the market. And I think it has something to do with what's going on with the interest rates because they're going like, okay, market's about to move. Things are getting better. So we're going to see. And I forgot to bring up Mortgage News Daily. I'll bring that up in a second. We'll look at that. Back on market 187. We're going to have to see because those of you who don't know, I should have brought it up. Maybe I will and kind of play it and talk to it tonight, but I don't think I shared my sound right because I had a lot of interesting technical issues, and I'll discuss them real quick. Without getting too deep into it, you know how when too many people are screaming at you and stuff, and people walking in and all this stuff, I clicked on a link I shouldn't have clicked on. I'm usually more careful than that. So I started having issues, and I've been wanting to rebuild my computer for the longest time because I had cascading issues. Well, anyway, I had Kaspersky, and I've had it for years. And as you may know or may not know, Kaspersky was banned by the U.S. government. And a couple of days ago, you couldn't use it. I already bought like another antivirus, but I'm always busy. I'm always running off showing houses. I'm always doing videos for this channel, always doing other stuff. It's like I can't get to it. I'm waiting around to get to it, so I can never get to it. And anyway, they had to officially shut down, and I guess they had some kind of a deal with I don't even know the name of the company. Hold on, let's see it over here. Because I have like a lot of licenses because I got a lot of computers. It's an Ultra AV. Never heard of it. I bought Bitdefender. I checked with my family because everybody in my family is in high tech, and I was like, "Yo, Bitdefender." So I bought Bitdefender, the Ultra. And I just haven't had time to activate it and put it on any computers. But anyway, this thing, well, it like cleaned up stuff tonight. I think today or yesterday was the first day, And now all the stuff that's been cascading failures are now working, which is amazing. So anyway, what I was trying to say is one of the things with all the changes in the real estate market right now, because you have to, well, you may or may not know. Let me show myself a little bit because I'm talking quite a bit here. As you may or may not know, we are now required to show, when a buyer, before we can show them a house, they're now required to be under contract. And it's not a real contract. That's like, it doesn't have to be 6 months or anything. Anybody telling you that's kind of BSing you. You can sign it for that day, for that weekend. You can sign it to just see a house. So don't worry about it too much. And it stems from the lawsuit. Well, some of the fallout that we're starting to see, and I mean it's good fallout. Normally, when you put a house on the market and it actually sells, about 30% of the time, that first one that you accept will fall out. Right now, it's actually starting to go down because the people, because they're under contract and some other little things, they actually have higher intent right now, which is really strange. Because of that higher intent, the houses that go under contract, a higher percentage of them are closing. So I want to keep that in mind. So there is some good fallout that's happening because of everything that's going on. And I wish I'd share it. I may unshare the screen and reshare it. We'll see. Because I really need to get to finishing up this guy's offer. I have everything done. I just want to know the date he wants to close escrow. If you're watching, you know who you are. He was actually one of my loyal YouTube fans there. Become really good friends and everything. Like I have most of my, well, not all of my YouTube folks. Yeah. So price decreases 971. We are seeing this. And this is actually higher than normal. We got more and more people putting their houses on the market and overpricing them. Whenever you see a house that's been on the market for a bit of time, a lot of times it's because they overpriced it. People going, and I keep beating this dead horse, but it's so important for you to understand, if you overprice your house, it is not going to sell. The only time you ever got away with that was during the unicorn period, during COVID. That time is over. Okay, it's over. Do not overprice your house unless you want to get your house sold. Increases 166. I don't know why that happens. I've seen a few times. A lot of times it's mistakes. Under contract, show, no show. So we're looking at, let's call it 8. Yeah, close to 800. A little bit over. So it's about normal. But thing is, it's not keeping up with the new listings coming on the market, which means that inventory is going to grow even bigger than it was. So look at this, 661 actually sold in the last 7 days. Compare it to the 1,051 that came on the market. Our inventory is going to just continue to grow. But the thing is, the prices keep steady or going up. Expireds, that's when the people who just said, you know what, I'm not going to take less for my house. No one's going to steal my house, even though they may have stole it. I've seen too many cases where people bought at the bottom of the market. I remember this one guy sold his house, or actually it was a townhouse. Or is it a condo? Townhouse? If you ever look at some of my videos back in the day when I would talk about Shooty Stabby Town, yeah, this was the one in Shooty Stabby Town. So if you were to go like, where is the place with the most crime? This was it. Anyway, long story short, he bought it during financial crisis for $12,000. Put a renter in there and almost got, I think he got like $600 a month. It was a little 1-bedroom place. But think about it, paid $12,000 for it. Didn't do anything for it. A decade later, sells it, gets $90,000 for it. So look at all this. They got all, somebody was paying all the bills, all these for a decade. He made good money. You know what his complaints were? If this place was on Beach in California. It'll be worth $1 million. Guess what? It was in Shooty Stabby Town. I'm serious, right around the corner. When I went, it's one of those places you got to go strapped. You know what I mean? So it was the strapped up place. We go and we look at temp off market. That just happens every once in a while, especially when somebody needs to just take it off, get some repairs done. 49 out of the deal. Withdrawn. Majority of those withdrawals are people who are just saying, "Hey, I can't get my price." It's not about getting your price; it's what the market is, and we've had a lot of price run ups. So let's go ahead and let's see where we are. Let's go ahead and look at the residentials. So we're going to break it down. Total market. Yeah, I'll look at total market. Let's see here. So we are looking at, right now there are 7,977 homes on the market. And when we break it down, single family residential, man, still over 5,000. Got to get into these stats here. 5,849. So that's where we stand today on the 26th, end of the month. Last month was 5,268. Math in public, that's about 700 more. So the inventory is growing. Let's get on back. For those of you who don't know, especially on TikTok, because I just started streaming on TikTok. This is, I think, my second or third stream. I like to go through the numbers live because I see these numbers all day long, every day, and you don't know where they come from because one person saying this, another person saying that, they're not telling me where the numbers are coming from. I like to let people see me do it live, because if you're seeing me do it live, you know where the numbers are coming from, and that I'm not like pulling up something straight out of my hindquarters, if you know what I mean. And then let's go ahead and look at condos and townhomes, since got to reach around here. 1860 are the current. Go last month, it was 1640. That's easier math, 220. So those are growing. So we have more inventory going on there. Let's get into what they actually sold for, or how many sold. So we're going to change this over to sold so far this month. Right now we're on the 26th, so we're at about the 90th percentile. When I say 90th percentile, we have 2 days to officially get the numbers into the MLS. So that's why the numbers officially aren't released till about the 6th of the following month. But this is going to give us a good indication. So 386 have sold so far, compared to last 573. That is not going to catch up. Let's look at the results. So, so I don't have my picture up over here. I had a surprise look. When we hit this part of the month, this number here is usually going to be very, very, very close. So 296,750 compared to 292. So the price is up. And I would have to go back. Hold on, let me go back one more month. I'm going to show you something here. This is why I like to do this live. So we're going to go to July. I'm going to pull this over. Probably should have had it up to 290, 296. So we're back up to actually pass the record as long as this holds. So we have a new record high on condos of townhomes, or at least it looks like it's going to end up that way for a new record high. So 296,750. Price per square foot for people who care about that, 242.19. 21 days on market. Actually taking a little bit longer, so we got a lot more on market. And let people see my face here. So we got a lot more on market. So technically that's a supply and demand thing. So prices should be kind of stabilized and going down a little bit. They don't seem to be going down. They're going up. Share this. Hello, for those of you who are out there, my computer gave me the blue screen of death and then did a full restart. I don't know why. I've been talking to my folks here on TikTok to entertain them, tell them what's been going on. So let me try to restart and we can finish where we were at. So let's see here. Got all these stupid startups. I got to get rid of them. But it is amazing that stuff that didn't work before or stopped working is working now. So minimize that. And I'll recognize Papa Smurf here. So Papa Smurf, he moved from San Diego to Southern Highlands last week. I'm happy that you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying Las Vegas. You're coming into a good time to be in Vegas. I said be in Vegas, Papa Smurf, if you're still here. The weather is wonderful. Now, right now, for some of you, you may not think the weather is that great because it's like 90 degrees. When you get used to 115, 120, 90 degrees feels real good. So it's feeling real good right now. And it's just going to continue to get better and better. It's going to get into the 70s. The nights are going to be nice. I'm going to be able to go out and work out. I've been wanting to do this hard 75 hard thing forever. I'm just letting stuff warm up and start up here. And, I couldn't do everything I wanted to do because if you do the 75 hard right, you're supposed to try to do one exercise, outside. I'd get up and I'd be like, wait a minute, it's 110 degrees. So yeah, we ain't going out doing that. So at least now I can try to do that at 75 hard. Let me open up this statistics so we can go back through them again. This is annoying here, man. Let's grab July, since it looked like we had a new record in condos and townhomes. Let me share this out. Okay, we can see it again. So let's get back into what we were doing. Let's get back into our search. Pray we don't have that ever again. That's never happened before. Go into this sold for the month so far. And I think we got enough done for condos and townhomes to call it good. Let's finish up single family. 1,361 compared against. Oh my goodness. Again, we're not going to catch this up. So for those of you on TikTok, 2,138. So 13 against 21, and we're near the end of the month. That's not going to catch up. We're going to have, I'd probably say, we're going to look at people saying, hey, we just had record lows for sales, because those, we're looking at best 1,500. Just look a month ago, it was 2,145. So it went down and it went down again. And this, you cannot overcome this. Well, let's see what the numbers are telling us when it gets into. Okay, so the median close price was 476, 390, 22 days average on market, 358, 28 for the square time on market median, compared against 476. So 470. So we're going to end up right back where we were the last month. So at the beginning of the month, it looked like it was going down. So it looks like it's recovered, but it's not going to get back up to the 480 it was. Our high was May of 22, which was 482,000. So we're peaking back towards that. But remember, let me get into Mortgage News Daily real quick and see what the numbers are and just kind of show you what that does. So let me get into Mortgage News Daily, see what the numbers are today. We'll run some mortgage rates. Let's see here. So right now, 30-year fixed is 6.21%, 15, 5.58. So we're getting really close to that critical number of 6. This is why I advocate new homes. New homes, some of them are buying down your interest rates to about 4.5%. We're not going to worry about jumbos. FHA, 30-year 5.8, VA 5.82. I don't have anything from any lenders, from local lenders this week to say what they're actually charging, because I've talked about it before. The lenders don't want you to know this. They make a lot more money than they pretend to make. Everybody makes a lot of money in real estate. But everyone only somehow sees the realtor money. Lenders make on average 1.5% of the loan value. They can do a heck of a lot more loans than a realtor can sell houses. So that's why they make so much, is more volume. But some lenders go like, you know what? We'll charge less. And that's your interest rate. They actually buy it at a base interest rate and put something on it. That's their profit. Now, if, like, remember when you go to a car dealership and they say, oh, we got you a good deal. We're going to get you this car for XYZ percent. You're like, I thought the percentages were higher on the car. I mean, lower on the cars. No, we're getting a great percent, because they're adding on to it, and they make a lot of profit off of that. And that's what the lenders do. They make profit off of adding that. And that's why there are lenders out there who go like, you know what, I'd rather make a little bit less and sell more loans. I put this out there, and I'm surprised I'm doing it. But if you're a veteran, the best place I've seen for a loan is going to be Navy Federal. The reason I say, hey, to put that out there is because as soon as you get your loan from them, they're going to go, are you working with a realtor? Oh, you're not working with, we have a great realtor for you. So they're realtor networks. And what they do is, one, they collect 35% of the commission from the realtor. So they're making less. And they may be going, oh, wow, you know what? We're going to give you $750 or something like that. Oh, so made $4,000. You're going to give me $750. Thank you. And the other part of it is the realtor is not only there to give them 35% of their commission, they're also there to protect the loan. With the Navy Federal, see, I mean, I'm not part of the Navy Federal network as far as realtors go, but among the ones, they're better than others. There are others that have you there. The realtor is there to protect the deal for the lender, so they get to double dip. Remember all that money I just talked about? So they get to make that, they get to sell the loan, and then they get the money from the realtor. So after they figured it out, that was like a nuclear bomb for them, because they can now sell, protect their loans. Because one of the things that a realtor will do is they will try to get you to switch. Like, let's say you come to a realtor and you got I'm trying to find a piece of paper. We'll pretend this is a piece of paper here. You go like, hey, I already got my pre-approval from the lender. They'll go like, that's great, but you know what? You really need to run this through my lender, because the lender, according to the company, may be giving them a kickback. It's not called a kickback. It's called an MSA. So remember, unless that lender is giving you a better rate, don't worry about it. There's probably going to be some lenders I work with. It's like, why are you telling them our secrets? Because I'm nuke. Okay, so I'm a half an hour in, even though I had a lot of loss. I need to get to my client who sent me an email about his offer. So business comes first, but it was like as I'm starting this. So I'm going to see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the time we have here. And if you have any questions, if you didn't put them in here like Papa Smurf, leave them down below. And if you're looking to move to Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, or Henderson, call, text, email. Hopefully my assistant put the information down below. Hopefully she put the pinned comment in and everything. I don't know if that happened. I'm just saying hopefully. So like Papa Smurf just moved here, moved to Southern Highlands. Papa Smurf didn't reach out to me. I would have loved to have worked with Papa Smurf and any of the rest of you. And as I say always, to my military brothers and sisters, Alpha Mike Foxtrot, all the rest of you lovely folks, we still love you. We're here to help you out as much as possible. We're going to keep the lights on for you. See you guys next week. Bye.